Hi guys, it's Carolyn with Crafting with Wine, and I'm coming on to do a little project share of things I've been working on with some scrap paper. I had little bits and bobs left from a Teresa Collins, I believe it was Masquerade Party paper. I know it's 3 or 4 years old, and I had little pieces of it left, so I've been cutting up some of those and using them, and I've got this batch left, and I have a little bit of pieces here left, but I've also used some paper to get big enough pieces from this Die Cuts with the View Victorian Treasure line, and I thought it led itself very much to Halloween, so with all the colors in it. So I've used some of those, and then I took one sheet and fussy cut some of those out as well. So, but what I'm working on or trying to do is to make little borders to be either used on loaded envelopes or scrapbook layouts or pocket letters or things of that nature. So this one I thought I would put together on camera and do that with these pieces here that I've got. So I'm going to try to use these pieces, and this is a piece of black velvet ribbon that I'm wanting to use, so and do that. And this one's going to be 6 inches long. I have made 3 others, and I'll share those with you, and these are 9 inches long. And this one here, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit so we can get it all in here, because it's kind of big. You can see some of my messy desk. This is one that I've made. It's 9 inches long, and I've used some of my Nouveau crystal drops on here, and they're still a little wet. And then I use that black velvet ribbon here, and these are some fussy cut aparts, and then I've layered 3 pieces of paper here together, or cardstock. I've popped up this key on foam tape. Then I've got this big poison sign that comes over and comes off the edge as well. And then another piece of that black velvet ribbon, and then a little piece of paper, it looks like. And then I've got my gargoyle popped up on top of that. And then I used some of my cutting scissors, what are they called, that cuts shapes, and I did that. And then I've inked around everything with the Distress ink. Tim Holtz Vintage Photo is what I've done. So that's that one, and it's 9 inches long, and I'm not for sure how wide it is. I wasn't so concerned about the width of things. It's 4 inches wide, 9 by 4, and that's what I've done with that one. I'm going to set that one off to the side so the Nouveau drops can dry. And then here is another one that I made. Again, it's 9 inches long by about 2.5 inches wide. And this, I just took a little skinny strip of pattern cardstock that was double-sided and inked around it. And then I just used my scallop circle punches and punched out some of the cardstock. And I used 1 3/4 inch for the large one, and then 1 1/4 inch for the small one, and I just layered those up. And then I popped up the little witch medallion there, and then I have the poison caution, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but I've got that all glittered up with Winkostella. And then just a foam pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern up there. And then I just attached all the scallops together and made them all wobbly and not straight. And then I used black Nouveau drops on there to make the enamel dots. And I think that one came out really cute. I'm really enjoying that one. And then the other one that I made is also 9 inches long, and it is also 4 inches wide as well. And with this one, I put together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces or strips of paper, and I wanted this orange one with the witch in the round fancy photo frame to stand out. I wanted it to be a part of it. And then I glittered her up with Wink Estella too. And then I added this little metal clock up here, and then remember this, and then I used 2 different types of Nuvo drops here, as you can see them. I used a brighter purple, and then I used a dark purple glitter one. And then this was one of the cut aparts in that Teresa Collins paper, and then I mounted it on another piece of paper to give it a little bit of border, and then another one of the cut aparts, and here with the crows sitting in the chandelier, I glittered them up too. And then I put a 31 medallion there and glittered it up and put in another little brass or bronze key and one of those little scallop circles that I made there, and more Nuvo drops. And then I used some of that black spider webbing that I just cut up and glued down into the background of that and layered everything on top of it. And I think that one came out pretty cool too. I think so. So let's start with this one, and what I'm wanting to do here is, what I think I want to do is that, and lay that down, glue those two together, and again these are 6 inches long. And I liked this paper because I like that skull in there. And I think I want to put this black velvet ribbon down here at the bottom is what I want to do. And I'm just going to put down a bead of glue there to see if I can make that work. That may not work. I may have to bring out some stronger glue. And let me cut off that excess ribbon. It may stay. See, it's already starting to come together, I think. I've got a little too much glue there, and it's being sticky, and I don't want it to be, so I'm just going to use my embossing powder tool and just put down that powder, and that'll take all my sticky away. Yeah, very good. And then I've got this piece here. I hope it's long enough. Oh, and it is definitely long enough. So I'm just going to tape that down. And again, I'm going to cut off the excess that's hanging over. So there we go with that. And I like this little piece here. And I think I want to put this on here. Let me see. Decisions, decisions. That means if I put it there, I'm going to cover up that skull that I was wanting, that I thought was so cool. But I like it there better, so I'm just going to put it down. I'm not going to try to overthink it. Just keep going. Line that up. There. And do that. I had 2 of these scallop pieces left that I think I want to put down here too. I do, but this one's going to blend in, and I don't want it to blend in, so I'm just going to pull out my roll of foam tape here and pop it up. That might keep it from blending in, or I hope it does. Yeah, that helped a little. Then I want to put this one on there too, but I only need to pop it up on the one side because there's no need to pop it up all the way around. No, and I'm going to pull out a little bit of glue to glue it down to the other side. Pull that backing off. I like that. And then I'm gonna make this like a ribbon, I think, and put it on top. That's what I was thinking of doing. Or do I want to do it like this? I like it like that better, so that's what we're going to do. Put some tape down there. There we go. And I already flagged in those because I thought I was going to do it the other way. So I like that. And I don't care that it's going to hang over the top some. That's not a problem to me. So, or for me. So I'm just going to put some more glue, and I just put my tape only on this part here, not the ends. And I'm just going to pop it right there. And this is one of the things I fussy cut out, is this cool looking skeleton, and he's got that pretty butterfly there, and I'm thinking I want to put him right here. And again, he'll hang over the top, and I do want to put him right there, but I'm going to pop him up on foam tape too. Pop him up all the way around. So let's get a little more foam tape down here. And there we go. Pull the backing off. You guys started working on any fall Halloween stuff yet? So let me move him over and pop him up there. And then I'm going to have to use this again because I forgot and took the backing off of those pieces. So make those non-sticky, and then it can be used however you want. I think it turned out really cute. What do you guys think? I think so. So let's see here. I think I'm going to use my orange Nuvo drops here. And hopefully I haven't had too much coffee yet today, so I'm hoping my hands don't shake too bad. Not too bad. And I'm just going to put some of those right along that little zigzag black border. And then what I like to do is take something hard and tap those against it so they fall down quicker and they look more like enamel dots when you do that. And then let's do these two here as well. I can put another one in there. And then let's pound those again. Yes, much better. And I think that turned out super cute. And this die cuts with a view paper that I used is got a real shiny sheen to it. So let's bring in the rest of these, get that up there so we don't ruin those Nuvo drops there, and bring these all back in like so. And let me know which one is your favorite. And do you guys make homemade borders? So I like them. So I hope you guys do too. Thanks for stopping by and spending a few minutes with me today. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you really like what you see, hit the little bell and get notified. Cheers.